Now to that breaking news, a delay in the Trump administration plan to offer incentives for federal workers to resign. The deadline to make a decision was at midnight, but now a judge says federal workers have until Monday. We get more now from ABC's Perry Russum.
President Trump today calling for a return to religion in the U.S., saying it will help overcome political divisions.
It unifies people. It brings people together. Democrats are going to be able to have lunch again and dinner with Republicans.
Trump speaking at 2 prayer breakfasts in Washington this morning, later saying he will sign an executive order today, creating a task force, combating what he calls anti-Christian bias.
This task force will be to immediately halt all forms of anti-Christian targeting and discrimination within the federal government.
Meanwhile, today is deadline day for the 2 million federal workers facing buyouts. The offer is to quit now and get paid through September or risk being fired. Intelligence workers across multiple agencies are among those getting buyout offers. To comply with a review of the federal workforce, the CIA emailing a list of new employees to the White House over a non-classified system. The list includes the first names and last initials of employees hired in the last 2 years.
We go to great length to protect the cover for CIA officers, and if all of that can be destroyed by a reckless, malicious sending of an email, that blows our cover and makes us much more vulnerable.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats sounding the alarm on Elon Musk and his massive reach into the federal government.
If we don't fight back, Elon Musk will take dollars away from our public schools, away from our health care, away from Social Security, away from our own safety systems, and use those dollars to line his own pockets.
The White House says Musk is working hand in hand with President Trump.
The two of them, with a great team around them, were going to look at the receipts of this federal government and ensure it's accountable to American taxpayers.
And back to the buyouts, a federal judge has ruled to block the Trump administration from implementing those buyouts until at least Monday afternoon. That's when there will be another court hearing. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
The judge's ruling gives federal workers more time to decide what to do, but it doesn't change the uncertainty. I spoke with John Hatton with the National Active and Retired Federal Employees Association. He says there are a lot of risks to consider in accepting the offer.
The terms of the offer include something that says the agency head can rescind it at any time if they want to. It's unclear if they do rescind it if you go back to work or if you are still resigned. There's waiver of basically every single legal right you have within the terms of the offer as well. So we're urging a lot of caution in accepting it, understanding that people may have personal circumstances that lead them to take it, especially if they are in particularly an area of the government that they see as at the top of the line or the chopping block. Certainly people where there's been rifts already announced may be more likely to take this than an area of the government that maybe has more bipartisan support.
You can see my entire interview on the WJLA YouTube page. You can also get the latest information about what federal workers need to know and the administration's plan to shrink the government right on our website, WJLA.com.